In this video, we'll do a high-level overview of strings, what their differences are, and their typical formatting and uses. In computer programming, a string is traditionally a sequence of characters, either as a literal string, a constant, or as some kind of variable. A string is generally understood as a data type and is often implemented as an array of bytes or words. There are two main keywords that will be used extensively with sending data. These two keywords in the NetLinks language are similar in syntax, yet perform differently in function. These keywords are sendCommand and sendString. We've previously had some exposure to the sendCommand keyword in previous lessons. Now, let's really dive into it. How they are written in code looks similar. Send_command, followed by the device you're sending to, and send_string, followed by the device. Following the device name is a comma, then the data you wish to send. This data can be in the form of a decimal, hexadecimal, ASCII, or any combination of those data types. sendCommand and sendString keywords can be used anywhere in your program, but typically they are used in specific ways. As you've already seen, the send command is typically used to communicate with the NetLinks device for two different purposes. The first is to configure the communication settings of a port on a NetLinks device, like setting the baud rate of an RS-232 port to communicate to an RS-232 controllable device, or setting up the functionality of the IR port when communicating to an IR controllable device. The second is to tell a specific NetLinks device to perform a specific function, like telling a DVX2255HD SP to switch input 1 to output 2. The sendString keyword is typically used to communicate with a third-party device, for the main purpose of controlling that device via RS-232, RS-422, or RS-485, or even IP. In order to control a manufacturer's third-party device, it is necessary to know that third-party device's protocols. In an earlier tutorial, we looked at the protocol document for a module. The same basic premise applies to third-party devices as well. The communications protocol is a system of rules that allow two or more entities of a communication system to transmit information. These are the rules or standard that defines the syntax, the semantics, and the synchronization of communication and possible error correction methods. These manufacturing protocols can be obtained from the manufacturer themselves. Let's say we would like to control a DVD player, and we want to tell the device to play the installed DVD. We would first look up the play protocol from the device's documentation. Here we have the protocol documentation for a Tascam DVD player. We searched through the document to find the string needed to send the play command. The sendString statement would look like this. Now that we understand the differences between the send commands and the send strings, let's look at how to properly format our string.